Welcome to the Summit Active. Oh, well, why the hell did you do that? I thought you were actually counting me down. Welcome to the Summit Activity Center for the Anytime Fitness Yankton pregame show. Anytime Fitness Yankton, let's make healthy happen. Welcome to the Summit Activity Center. Both the Bucks and Gazelles in action tonight, but they are split up. Here in Yankton, the Gazelles host the Pierre TF Riggs Governors and should be a great game. There is a rivalry between these two towns and always has been, always will be. Should make for a fun game here tonight. They're coming into this one, the Governors and Gazelles at the same record of 3-8. Currently in the standings, Pierre sits at the 13th seed with the Gazelles a couple behind in 15th. It feels like a game that both teams had circles on their calendars as a winnable game. The Gazelles had 3 games last week, going 1-2 in their first 2 losses. Coming up against the top 2 teams in the state while beating Huron. For Pierre, their last 3 games came against the 3 of the top 4 teams in the state. So both teams ready to be in a competitive game tonight. Here are how the numbers stack up this year. For Yankton, the points per game this year sitting at 43.5 points per game, whereas Pierre sitting at 40.25, 40 and a quarter. Allowed per game on the defensive side, Yankton sitting at 55.8 points per game allowed. Pierre sitting at 57.9 points per game allowed, both averaging negative 12.5 and negative 17.5 for Pierre on the year for defense. Should be competitive game all around with the similar stats. Last year's matchup had Pierre beating Yankton 75-34. Winning by 41 points, but those were 2 very different teams on the floor, with a Pierre team making the state tournament and Yankton finishing the season at 1-19. It's been a good step forward for the Gazelles this season, and they look to take advantage of the matchup tonight. Yankton, even though playing some of the best teams in the state recently, has been playing some of their best basketball on the year. If they can continue that tonight, they've got a real chance to make a home win. On the flip side, though, Pierre will look to their defense, rolling Yankton into a low-scoring game. A real chance for one of these teams to climb in the standings. On the way, we will have an interview with Coach Savvy, and we will have games around the state and previous game stats for the Gazelles. Keep it right with us here on YouTube streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank and Anytime Fitness Yankton. We'll be right back.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Yankton Rexall in the Meridian District, Yankton, for all your gifts and decor needs. It's the only place in town to find both Hallmark ornaments and cards for any occasion. They also have Willow Tree and Precious Moments collectibles, the perfect anniversary and wedding gifts, nativity scenes, Watkins products, and single Abdallah chocolates. The Yankton Rexall Pharmacy for all your prescription needs. Yankton Rexall at the corner of 3rd and Douglas, downtown Yankton.
From simple sniffles to complex health conditions, the primary care providers at Yankton Medical Clinic will not only see you for your annual visits, screenings, and preventative care, but also provides care for the entire family, from pediatrics to adults. With 4 clinic locations and 15 outreach locations throughout South Dakota and Nebraska, compassionate, quality medical care is closer than you think. For more information on providers, services, and locations, visit our website, yanktonmedicalclinic.com.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
Imagine working for a successful global business with customers in 140 countries. That's Vishay Intertechnology, a Fortune 1000 maker of electronic componentry. Now imagine a company of that size with that kind of stability and a caring family-like environment. Learn more about what you can do at Vishay by visiting VishayCareers.com. Vishay is an equal opportunity employer. Vishay, the DNA of tech.
Triple Time Rudy's on the corner of 16th and Broadway, Yankton. Stop in and check out their wide variety of items. Grab some snacks, whether you want chips, popcorn, or something sweet, they have it. Ice cold beverages, or when you need that boost in the morning, coffee. You can also grab the best locally produced meats, meat sticks, and cheeses in the area, guaranteed fresh. For those hot days, grab a freezy too. Get all your car needs and 5 cents off a gallon when using cash. All at Triple Time Rudy's, Yankton.
The Bonesetter Chiropractic, Yankton. I'm Dr. TJ Stotz. When you need chiropractic, we're here. We use a hands-on approach, decompression traction, electrical stimulation, acupuncture, and state-of-the-art examination techniques. We're happy to offer exercise and supplement advice as well. The Bonesetter Chiropractic, 215 Mulberry, Suite 9, Yankton. Call or text 605-401-5701. Bringing you comfort when there's discomfort.
Doctors Lane, Reed, and Cole Swatsky make up the SWAT Chiropractic team. Check out their new location at 2000 Summit Street, Yankton, South Dakota. At SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, they'll treat your neck and back pain, headaches and migraines, plantar fasciitis, sciatica, sports injuries, elbow, knee, rotator cuff, nerve injuries, and more. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy. Let them get you ready for wherever life leads you.
There's a whole new world out there. It's called the off-road and is waiting to be explored in a Polaris. So gear up to make every moment count with the Polaris off-road vehicle. The new Polaris models are now available at Stockman's Motorsports in Yankton. No matter the weather, get ready to tackle all the trails. With machines like these, your world just gets bigger. Stop in at Stockman's Motorsports today to learn more about the epic new Polaris off-road lineup.
Slumberland Furniture at 2401 Broadway in Yankton, home of Kirkland Furniture Groups, bedroom groups by Laguna, and dining sets by Tower and Catadel. They're also the only place to offer furniture by Flex Steel and the biggest selection of Lazy Boy in the area. The Mattress Gallery is full of the best brand name mattresses in the business, including the all-new Tempur-Pedic Active Breeze personalized climate-controlled mattress. Slumberland Furniture, dining, bedroom sets, and mattresses in Yankton.
Back on our coaches' conversations, Blake Savvy of the Yankton Gazelles. Coach, your team last week had 3 games against O'Gorman, Huron, and Brandon Valley. Let's just talk about that week as a whole and what you saw from your team during a tough stretch.
Yeah, we talked about going into the week that we had to be particular in defining our own wins, things that were within our control. And I think if you look at the week as a whole, very happy with how the girls competed and played at different stretches. If we look at Tuesday against O'Gorman, obviously really struggled in the first quarter, but the girls found solutions, stuck with it, ended up winning the second quarter, and I thought that was just a big kind of recovery and bounce back after going down big in the first quarter. And then to go and on the road in the Huron Arena and get a big close win like that against a good Huron Tigers team, just really happy and proud of the girls in that one and just how they competed and fought and just found a way to win. And then Friday at home, the number 1 team in the state coming into the Summit Center, and thought that we had a great first half against them and competed really well. and lost our legs a little bit and, kind of got both mentally and physically fatigued in the second half. And then they do what good teams do, and they took advantage of that, started to pour in some shots, run in transition. And so, the scoreboard ends up being a little bit lopsided in that one. But again, I thought that it wasn't for a lack of competing. They took advantage of us being tired and then showed why they're the number one team in the state.
And as you mentioned, Brandon Valley, the top team in AA, your team was keeping pace with them deep into the second quarter, and you could really see the potential for your squad. What hope does that then give you to see your team hanging in with the best of the best?
Yeah, I think a lot of good things are to come for the Gazelles, and, I think it's one thing to say that ourselves as a coaching staff or a team, but, one thing I think that throughout the week last week, we got a lot of compliments from the coaches that we went up against, and just talks about how the girls play hard. There's a lot of threats on the floor, and that, that just to get some compliments from some other coaches talking about how we're growing and improving as a team is always nice, right? Because when it's being said outside the program, those are just good things to hear. And so I think as we go into this next 9-game stretch to end the season, there's a lot of reason to be optimistic and excited about a lot of opportunities that lie ahead of us and a chance to position ourselves in a favorable spot for, a SODAC 16.
And now you host the Pierre TF Riggs Governors. What are your thoughts on this one?
Pierre is a hard-fought physical team. Just like most ESD teams, you have to expect that it's going to be a defensive battle. They've got a couple players that can score for them a little bit, and we'll have to make sure that, we're ready to defend. But I thought that, again, last week was a week that prepared us for that. We had to defend multiple different top players in the state last week, and by and large, I thought that we did a good job of that. And so it's just more of the same this week as far as communicating on defense, playing relentless and physical, and taking smart risks, and then letting that lead to offense for us.
And looking ahead, you could say the second half of your schedule more favorable than the first half. As a team, what are some of the things, I know you don't like to look too far ahead, but what are the things that you guys have discussed, talked about, and making sure to take advantage of winnable games and trying to work up in the standings?
Yeah, I think you continue to treat each game the same. When we were playing, some of the, like last week, for example, we talked about it's a possession-by-possession thing. You can't be worrying about the fourth quarter when it's the first quarter, and we can't be looking 3 weeks down the road. We got to take, right now it's Pierre, and then it'll be Roosevelt. But it's just possession by possession, and whether a possession or a game or a practice is a success or a failure, you cannot let that affect you too much. You learn from it, and then you understand that it's gone, and we've got to try again and go again the next time. And so you continue to take that approach day by day and game by game, and just do that as much as possible until the end of the season, and you keep trying to grow each day.
Well, as always, appreciate the time, Coach. Good luck in this one.
Awesome. Thank you.
Again, that was head coach Blake Savvy of the Yankton Gazelles on our Coaches Conversations. Coming up, they host the Pierre TF Riggs Governors with Patrick Olson on the call, exclusively on Yankton, streaming on YouTube.
Do you like to read? I love to read. So does Raven Books, your unique bookstore in Yankton, where you'll find thousands of books from brand new to gently used oldies but goodies, all at unbeatable prices. Trade in your old favorites for credit and be able to explore something new. Whether you're a casual reader or a bookworm, Raven Books is your next chapter, located at 804 Bill Baggs Road. Raven Books, where every book finds a home.
Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts on the corner of 15th and Broadway in Yankton. Your full-service flower and gift store. Beautiful fresh flower arrangements to artificial arrangements. Gifts, sympathy, foodie items to snarky gifts. Stop by and let the gals at Pied Piper give you the personal service you deserve. Brighten your day and head to Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, where you'll find something new every time you go. Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts Yankton, they deliver.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota, joined by Justin Paisano on the ones and twos. 3:54 left to go on our clock before we start action against the Yankton Gazelles and the Pierre TF Riggs Governors, both sitting at a 3-8 record. While we get to that, the Gazelles' last game, they took on Brandon Valley, lost by 28 points with a score of 66-38. Yankton taking the loss. Leading scorers in the game, Eden Wolfgram, name I want you to remember for tonight. 11 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 1 steal on the night. Following up that one, freshman Brianna Elwood, the second leading scorer on the team with 9 points, 1 rebound, and 3 steals, no assists for her. As we move forward with the leading scorers, Jordan Cadera, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 0 assists, and 0 steals. Senior Kelson Wells, 2 points, 4 rebounds on the night. She was the leading rebounder down underneath for the Gazelles for the night. Now, for the Gazelles, 38 points scored in the last games, 12 total rebounds, 7 assists, and 8 steals. Field goal percentage, they hit only 37% from the floor, whereas three-point percentage was a whopping 56%, which when you get in this level of basketball is a high percentage for three-pointers. Free throws, on the other hand, a whopping 83%. They went 10 of 12 from the line on the night, so look for those to be a big factor in the game against this Governors defense. Move on from that to the media prep poll, and if you want to join the Yankton Bucks, they are live on 106.3 and Yankton streaming on YouTube. You can join Zach Spear there as we get into the prep polls. For the girls, Brandon Valley with a record of 11-0 comes in at the number 1 spot, where O'Gorman 10-1 comes in at the number 2. Sioux Falls, Washington at 10-1 comes in at number 3 with 66 votes. Number 4, Rapid City Stevens at 11-2. And number 5, Aberdeen Central at 9-4. Also receiving votes, Mitchell and Jefferson. For the boys, Sioux Falls Lincoln at number 1 receiving 22 of the first place votes. At number 2, Sioux Falls Roosevelt at 11-1. Number 3, Watertown at 11-1. Number 4, Harrisburg sitting at 8-3, but receiving 43 votes. Number 5, Huron sitting at 9-3, receiving 17 of the votes. Also receiving votes are T-Area with 16 votes and Spearfish with 14. Going to the Power 5 poll, for the girls, Brandon Valley at number 1. Number 2, Sioux Falls O'Gorman. Number 3, Sioux Falls Washington. And number 4, Rapid City Stevens. Rounding it out is Aberdeen Central at number 5, and also receiving votes is Mitchell. For the boys, Sioux Falls Lincoln coming in the number 1 spot, receiving 15 of the votes. Sioux Falls Roosevelt comes in at number 2. Number 3 is Watertown. Number 4 is Spearfish, and number 5 is T-Area. Also receiving votes in the boys is Huron and Harrisburg. As we move on from that, we are getting ready for action as we get ready for our national anthem. Once again, thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming. Beautiful rendition of our national anthem by the Yankton High School Band as we get ready for our starting lineups. Once again, thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank Yankton and Anytime Fitness for our pregame show. Anytime Fitness, let's make healthy happen. As we get ready for our starting lineups, we will start with the Pierre TF Riggs Governors sitting at 3-8. Head coach is Kurt Bibau. For the Governors, number 2, Jasmine Yost, the senior guard, standing at 5'3". Number 5, Molly Olson, the junior guard, standing at 5'6". Number 15, Marina Bushbaum, the junior center, standing at 5'10". Number 32, Alex Ludeman, the freshman guard, at 5'5", and at number 35, Mackenzie Flottmeyer, the senior power forward, standing at 5'6". Getting ready for our starting lineup, brought to you by Larry's Heating and Cooling of Yankton and Vermilion. For all your heating and cooling needs, it's Larry's Heating and Cooling, anytime, any day. As we get ready for our starting lineups, once again, thank you for joining us. Other games going on tonight. For girls AA, the T Area Titans at number 2, O'Gorman Lady Knights at 6 o'clock. Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers will visit the Mitchell Colonels. That'll be picked off at 7 o'clock. The Huron Tigers at Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders. That one will start at 7. The Douglas Patriots will visit Custer at 7 o'clock. That'll be a Class A matchup. Spearfish Spartans go to lead Deadwood. That's a Class A matchup as well at 7 o'clock. The Brookings Bombcats at number 3, Sioux Falls Washington Warriors. That'll be at 7 o'clock. Watertown Arrows at Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots, at 7 o'clock. And Belfouche, another Class A matchup, will visit Sturgis Brown Scoopers, and that one will tip off at 8 o'clock. Now, as we get to that, we're going to go to our Gazelles starting lineups. Here they are right now.
Jocelyn Elwood, number 5, guard. Eden Wolfgram, number 10, guard. Nora Kraske, number 11, guard. Jordan Kudera, number 13, guard. September Rao, 21, guard.
I talk like shit, I don't. Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson joined with Justin Paisanos. We get ready for tip-off here on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Girls get on the floor, get set. Yankton wearing all their white tops, white bottoms with red trim. Sioux Falls TF Riggs wearing black tops, black bottoms with green trim. Tip up, Yankton wins it. It's going to be taken by number 10. That's Eden Wolfgram. She's going to dribble left side towards the bottom of the key. She's going to pass it back. That's number 21. That's September Rao. And over to number 13. She's got 3 right out of the gate. Number 13, Jordan Cordera, gets it right out of the gate, and Gazelle showing pressure. Riggs going to dribble down the middle of the court, get outside number 11. That's Emily Larson. Over to number 2, that's Jasmine Yost. Yost, top of the key, almost gets it stolen by 11. That's Nora Kraske. Dribble inside, that's number 2, once again, Yost. Yost outside to number 5, Molly Olson. Olson dribbles, fakes the handoff to number 11, and it gets stolen. And not quite. Number 2, Jasmine Yost, able to recover it, and then it gets stolen, but they're going to call the foul on number 21, that's September Rao. So quick action there, 3-0 your score on your Fox Stop scoreboard, 7:10 left to go as we open up the game. Number 5, that's Molly Olson, the junior, to inbound the ball. Olson inbounds number 2, that's Yost. Yost over to 31. Kirky. Kirky tries to throw it up, doesn't get it. Hit the side of the backboard, going to get retrieved by Yost. Yost puts it up, and that's going to bounce a couple times off the back of the rim. It gets rebounded by Yankton. Number 11, that's Kraske. Dribbles up inside, and she's going to get the foul call. Kraske tried to take up to the left side of the court, and she is going to go to the line for the first time tonight, and it's 6:52 left to go. Yankton leads 3-0. Excuse me, number 10, Eden Wolfram, is Wolfgram's first shot. Up, that's good. 4-0 on your Fox Top scoreboard, 6:52 remaining. Wolfgram's second shot up, and that one's good. So 5-0 your score, 6:52 left to go. As the Governors inbound, that's Yost. Yost has pressure, and she's going to get the foul call. They're going to say it's going to go against number 21, September Rao. Yost over to number 31. That's Kirky. Kirky tries to get the layup. Doesn't get it. Stolen by Rao. Rao on the floor. Gets it over to number 11. That's Kraske. Kraske dribbles right side. Gets it over. Once again, that's Rao. Rao over to number 10. That's Wolfgram. Wolfgram on their left side. Looking. Gets it back to Rao right side. Rao spins. Tries to dribble inside. She's going to pass it down underneath. That's number 10, Eden Wolfgram, and there will be a call, and they're going to say it's going to be Governor's ball. So, number 31, Kirky to inbound the ball. Kirky looking, inbounds it. That's Yost. Excuse me. Hart, Ellen Hart, number 12, takes it down left side. Spins around, back to the right side, hands it off number 11. That's Emery Larson. Larson over to Rao. Or Yost. Yost down underneath. That's Yost again. Yost tries to throw it for two, and that's an air ball, and she's not going to get it. And they're going to say when the last one off her hand before going out of bounds. Gazelles basketball, they lead 5-0, 5:54 left to go in the ballgame. Inbound, that's number 10, Wolfgram. Wolfgram takes it down the right side. She's going to put it between her legs. She's going to pass it over. That's number 21. That's Rao again. Rao all the way to the other side of the court. Number 11 puts it up for three. Doesn't quite have it. Nora Kraske tried to get it from the three-point line. Didn't quite get it. Jasmine Yost for the Governors. Gets it over to number 12, Hart. Hart over to number 5. That's Molly Olson. Olson back to Yost. Yost over to Hart. Hart back to Kirky. Kirky. Number 5, Molly Olson tries to get it inside. She pivots back outside. That's Yost. Yost tries to drive up the middle. Tries to pass it and doesn't get it. It gets stolen by number 13. That's Kadera. Kadera puts it up, and she's got two more. 5:06 left to go. 7-0 your score on our Fox Stop scoreboard. And we will have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take that right with them with our first timeout of the game. Larry's Heating and Cooling of Yankton and Vermilion. For all your heating and cooling needs, it's Larry's Heating and Cooling. Anytime, any day.
When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermilion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you.
Well, welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. 5:06 left to go on our Fox Stop scoreboard. The Yankton Gazelles lead 7-0 in our first period as the Governors have possession of the ball coming out of the timeout break. Number 2, Jasmine Yost to inbound the ball. Yost looking for somebody. She's going to inbound it. That's number 12. That's Ellen Hart. Hart gets it back to Yost. Yost going to take it up in the middle of the court. It gets stolen right away. Number 10, Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram driving for the fast break. Puts it up. And she's got the and one. 4:57 left to go. 9-0 your score. Gazelles lead. So Wolfgram to her line for the second time already today. 4:57 left to go, like I said. As Wolfgram sets up for her first shot. Up, and that one's good. So she does get the three. 10-0 your score. 4:57 left to go. Governors will take over again, trailing by double digits. Kirky to inbound the ball. Gets it over number 12. That's Ellen Hart. Hart dribbles middle of the court, gets it back to Kurt. Kurt back to Hart. Hart looking for a lane. She's going to dribble left side. She's going to take it, try it, and she's triple teamed on the side. Looking for somebody. Gets it down underneath. That's Yost. Yost underneath the Kirk. Kirk puts it up. She's got two. 10-2 on your Fox Stop scoreboard. 4:36 left to go. Number 10. Wolfgram takes it down left side. She's going to dribble back to the middle. She gets it over to number 21. That's Rao. Rao back outside to number 3. That's Kelson Wells. Over to number 13. Didn't get it. Jordan Cadera tried to get the three. Didn't have it, but rebounded by the Bucks. Wolfgram backing up, looking for somebody. Gets it over to Rao. Rao back down underneath. That's number 23. Kraske. Kraske dribbles underneath. Tried for the layup. And doesn't quite have it, rolls off the side of the rim, rebounded by the Governors. Hart has the ball right side, gets it under to number 11, Larson. Larson back to Kirk. Kirk puts it up for two, bounces it off the top of the board, and they're going to say out of bounds. So Gazelles ball, number 13. That's Cadera, goes to inbound the ball. Gets it over to number 10. That's Wolfgram. Wolfgram back to Cadera. Back to Wolfgram left side. Wolfgram has a double team. She's going to fight inside, and they're going to say that was a charging call. Oh, excuse me. They're going to call it against the Governors. So it will stay Gazelles ball. Number 5, Jocelyn Elwood, will be subbed out for September Rao, who goes in to inbound the ball. Waiting for the official signal. Rao inbounds it. That's number 10. That's Wolfgram. Wolfgram over to 11. That's Kraske. Kraske dribbles inside, back outside, number 23. That's Rao. Rao back to Kraske. Kraske puts it up off the side of the rim. Doesn't have it. There will be a fight for ball. Rebounded by the Gazelles. Back to Rao. Rao back outside. That's number 10. That's Wolfgram. Wolfgram doesn't have the shot either. Rebounded by the Governors. Number 5. That's Olson. Olson right side, looks back. That's number 11. That's Larson. Larson over to Hart. Hart dribbles, spins, tries to get inside. Stolen by Rao. And stolen back. Rao loses the ball. And there will be a foul call against Rao. That was number 11, Emery Larson, that got the ball back from September Rao. And she's going to go to the line for the first time today. 10-2, 3:08 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard, as the Gazelles lead over the Pierre TF Riggs Governors. First shot up, and that one's good from Emery Larson. Larson for her second shot. And there will be a jump ball call there after Round didn't get it. 10-3, 3:05 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. And it will be a Pierre TF Riggs ball. Ball inbounded. That's Kirk. Kirk looking, gets it over. Shot up. That's Yost. Yost airballs it, and that's going to be out of bounds. Gazelles will get possession back. 2:57 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. 10-3 our scores. The Gazelles lead over the Governors. Number 23. That's Kraske. Over to number 3. That's Wells. Wells double teamed, and they're going to say a jump ball. So possession goes back to the Gazelles. It's number 5, Jocelyn Elwood, to inbound the ball. Substitutions made. Number 32, Alex Ludeman, comes in for number 2, Jasmine Yost. Yost been the whole source of their offense so far tonight. Inbound from the Gazelles. That's Rao. Rao looking for a hole, gets it outside number 5. She puts it up for 3. Got it! Jocelyn Elwood for the three-pointer. Oh, and Rao steals it back. Gets it over number 5, Elwood. Elwood left side. She going to dribble back middle, push to the left side. Elwood down underneath. That's number 11, Kraske. Kraske hands it off, 18. Puts it up, doesn't have it. Number 10, that was Eden Wolfgram again, tried to go up for the 2. So Wolfgram doesn't quite get it, but it will be after the call. Yankton basketball. Elwood to inbound the ball. Jocelyn Elwood gets it over to Wolfgram. Wolfgram, right side. She's going to fake left, go back right. Gets it over number 11, that's Kraske. Kraske down underneath number 5, Elwood. Elwood back across the court, number 10. Puts it up for 3. Doesn't quite have it. Rebounded, though, by September Rao, and it went off Rao's fingertips and will go out of bounds, so it will be Governors basketball. Kirk inbounds the ball. That's number 10, Hart, and then it's stolen away. That's number 10, once again, Wolfgram. And there will be a foul call against the Governors, so it will stay Yankton basketball. As Kraske, not Wolfgram, Kraske goes to the line for the first time tonight. Kraske's first shot up and good. 13-3 our score with 1:51 left to go in the first period on our Fox Top scoreboard. Kraske's second shot. Up, and that one will also be good. So 14-3 our score, 1:50 left to go as the Governors inbound the ball. Gets it over number 11, that's Emery Larson. Larson back underneath 31, that's Jordan Kirk. Kirk over back to Hart. Hart over to number 32, that's Ludeman. Ludeman looks for somebody, gets it back to Hart. Hart for 3, doesn't have it, off the back of the rim. Rebounded by number 13, Jordan Cadera. Cadera takes it down the right side of the court, looking for a hole. She's going to drive inside, gets it back outside, number 5, Elwood. Elwood puts it up, doesn't have it, but she's going to get a travel call against her. Governors take possession right back, and we will have a timeout call. Pierre TF Riggs Governors will take their first timeout. We're going to take that one right with them with your Lindsay Eco Water Systems, a Yankton water break.
MT and RC Smith Insurance has been a part of the Yankton community since 1949. Our agency would love to help you with your home, auto, business, life, and long-term care insurance needs.
We take pride in providing you with quality service when you have a claim or need to make changes to your coverage.
The MT and RC Smith Insurance Agency is flexible to meet with you in person or at the office at 204 West 4th Street. Give them a call for insurance changes, payments, claims, or service requests.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank of Yankton. Coming out of the break, 1:24 left on your Fox Cop scoreboard. The Gazelles lead 14-3 as the Governors look to inbound the ball after the travel call against Jocelyn Elwood. Kirk inbounds the ball. That's number 32. That's Ludeman. Ludeman over to Hart. Hart down underneath. That's number 11. That's Larson. Larson back to Hart. Hart over. That's number 22. Storer. And there will be a foul call against number 10 for that's Wolfgram for the Gazelles. Inbounded again by the Governors. There's Yankton side of the court. Gets underneath. That's number 11, Larson. Larson back to Kirk. Kirk over to Olson. Olson down underneath the Kirk. Kirk gets a block. Stolen away by Kraske. Kraske takes it down mid-left side. Inside, gets it over to number 13, puts it up for 3, got it! That's Jordan Cadera for the 3-point, 16-3 your score, 41 seconds left to go. And it's stolen by the Bucks on the inbound. Once again, number 10, Wolfgram. Top of the key, backs up near the half-court line. She's going to dribble left side, gets it out. Number 13 again. She's going to take it inside layup. Doesn't get it out on the outside of the ring. That was Jordan Cadera. Hart has the ball and gets it over. That's number 22. That's Stower. Stower puts it up. No, excuse me, 32. That's Alex Ludeman gets it up. That's 2. 16-5, 14 seconds left to go in your first period. Wolfgram with the ball. She's double teamed. Gets it over number 5. That's Jocelyn Elwood. Elwood takes it left side. Hands it off number 13. That's Cadera. Cadera gets it stolen away by the Governors. And the Governors try to hit the full court shot, and that came about 20 yards too short. So at the end of the first, 16-5 your score. The Gazelles lead over the Governors. Patrick Olson, thank you for watching Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank of Yankton. We'll be back.
Midwest Insurance Agency values family. Our agency has been family-run for over 60 years. We pride ourselves on excellent, knowledgeable customer service. This day and age, everyone is so eager to have an immediate response with a quote. But at Midwest Insurance, we take our time and evaluate your assets and make sure you are properly insured. We take those what-ifs very seriously. As we continue on our family business with hopes of our children, Brooke or Jet, taking over in the future, we will continue to be there for you always. Come be a part of our family. Midwest Insurance Agency, 3016 Piper Street, Yankton.
For girls?
Looking for a photo that actually looks like you, but better? At Meridian Photo, we specialize in capturing personality, not just poses. Whether it's headshots, high school seniors, family sessions, or team and individual sports photos, we'll make you look like a legend. We've just landed in the Meridian District of Yankton. Book your session today at meridian-photo.com or give us a call at 605-655-4598. Meridian Photo. Be you. You deserve.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson alongside Justin Paisano as we have 8 minutes put back on the clock on your Fox Stop scoreboard. 16-5 our score. Gazelles lead over the Governors. Number 2, Jasmine Yost inbounds the ball. Gets it over number 11. That's Emery Larson. Larson over to Kirk. Back to Larson. Larson over to Olson. Olson back to Ludeman. Ludeman over to Flottmeyer. Flottmeyer back underneath to number 11. She puts it up and has 2. Emery Larson, 2 points. Inbound ball by the Bucks. Number 5, Jocelyn Elwood. Over to number 11. That's Krasky. Back to number 10, Wolfgram. Wolfgram right side gets it over to Elwood. Elwood dribbles right side, hands off. That's Krasky. Krasky over to Wolfgram. Wolfgram bottom of the left side looking for something. Wolfgram all the way across the court, back to Krasky. Krasky over to 13. 6 seconds left on your shot clock. That's Wolfgram. Wolfgram looks for the 3. Doesn't have it as the shot clock expires, and they're going to say it went out of bounds, and that is going to be a Governor's ball. 16-7 your score, 7:02 left on our Fox Stop scoreboard. Number 5 for the Governors inbound it. That's Olson. Olson tried to hit Yost and misses it. It's going to be recovered by the Gazelles. That's number 10, Wolfgram. She's going to put it up and not quite have it. It's going to be rebounded by Kirk. Kirk with the ball. Gets it over to 32. That's Ludeman. Ludeman on the left side. She's going to dribble inside. She's going to put it up from 2. Mid-range. Doesn't have it. Rebounded by number 5 for the... That's Olson. Olson puts it up. Doesn't have it. She gets it back again. She's going to put it up, and she's going to get the foul call she wanted. Olson goes to the line for her first time tonight. The junior guard standing 5'6", 16-7 our score, 6:37 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Olson's first shot up and good, nothing but net. 16-8 our score as they start to pull within a half. Substitutions made for the Gazelles. Number 12, Berkeley Olson comes in. Number 5, Molly Olson for the Governor. Her second shot up, and that one just off the front of the rim, and the backboard's good. Inbound, number 10, that's Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram hucks it over 23. That's Brenna Elwood. Elwood underneath number 3. That's Kelson Wells. Wells looking for a hole. That gets it back to Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram top of the key. She's going to dribble left side, hand off number 12. That's Berkeley Olson. Olson tries to put it up, and there will be a foul call. So number 12, Berkeley Olson, goes to the line for the first time tonight. The junior guard, averaging 1 point per game on the year. And her first shot off the front of the rim doesn't get it. 6:20 left to go, 16-9 our score. Olsen's second shot. That one off the back of the backboard, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Kirk. Kirk looking for a hold, gets it over to Yost. Yost, she's going to take it down right side, hands off number 11. That's Larson. Larson back to Kirk. Kirk over to Yost. Yost going to fake. She gets it up to number 5. That's Olson. Olson back over to number 32. That's Ludeman. Ludeman underneath number 5, Molly Olson, and she's got it. 16-11, the Governors starting to claw back, and there's the timeout taken by the Gazelles. That'll be a Lindsay Eco Water Systems of Yankton timeout break. We're going to
Hi, it's Linda at Linda's Angel Crossing in Yankton. Ladies, come into the store for all your new fall clothing needs. There's Tribal, there's Lulu Bee, Ethel, and Southern Lady. The nursery has everything you need for gift giving, baptism, copper pearl bibs, magnetic sleepers, swaddlers, toddlers, clothing, and boys and girls Under Armour to size 7. Don't forget toys and little golden books. Linda's Angel Crossing in Yankton.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Thank you for joining us. 5:57 left to go on our clock. 16-11 our score. As it will be a Yankton basketball. Number 10, that's Eden Wolfgram, takes it top of the key, gets over right side. Number 13, Berkeley Olson. Olson over the other side, back Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram going to dribble in the left side. She's going to get top of the key. That's 23, September Rao. Rao gets underneath. All the way across the court, number 10, Wolfgram. 10 seconds left on the shotgun. Top of the key, that's Rao. Rao over to number 13. She puts it up. Got it! Jordan Cadera on another 3-point, 19-11 your score, 5:22 left to go. Fast break by the Governors. That's Kirk, puts it up, airballs it. Rebounded by the Governors, number 5, Molly Olson. Olson double team, looking for a hole, and she's going to pass it. Out of bounds, they're going to say it last one off number 3, Kelson Wells, the senior forward. Stay Governors ball. Number 2, Jasmine Yost for the Governors to inbound the ball. Yost looking for a hole, gets it to Kirk. Kirk for 2, doesn't have it, and she's going to get the and one. 19-13 our score, 5:08 left to go. Substitutions made by the Gazelles. So Kirky's first shots of the day. First shot up. And no good. Going to be rebounded by Rao. Rao takes it down right side of the court. She's looking for a hole. She might go fast break. Rao inside. Puts it up for a layup. Got it! 21-13. 4:58 left to go in our second period. Kirky with the ball right side. Gets it over to number 11. That's Emery Larson. Larson underneath back to Kirky. Kirky top of the key over to number 2, Jasmine Yost. Yost over to 32. That's Alex Ludeman. Ludeman over back to Kirky. Kirky back to Yost. Yost going to dribble right side, look for her points. She doesn't get it, and she was looking for a foul. They're going to say it was tipped off a Yankton finger. Yankton's bench not liking that call. It will stay Governor's ball. 4:37 left to go, 21-13 our score. Gazelles lead. The senior Yost to inbound the ball. Yost gets it over to number 5, over to number 11. That's Larson. Larson over to Yost. Yost for 3. Doesn't have it. Rebounded by number 10 for the Gazelles. That's Wolfgram. Wolfgram underneath 13. That's Cadera. Cadera gets it stolen away. That's Yost again. Yost for the Governors. Gets it over to number 11. She puts it up for a long 3. Doesn't have that one. And it's going to go out of bounds. It will be Gazelles basketball. Emery Larson trying from a long 3 from the volleyball front line. Did not get the shot. 4:13 left to go, 21-13 our score. Wolfgram. She's going to take it up the middle, work to the left side. Back to the right side, gets it over to number 21, that's Rao. Rao directing traffic, she's going to dribble inside, gets it outside to number 11, that's Kraske. Kraske over to 13, and she's got it! Jordan Cadero with another 2 points, 23-13. Gazelles lead by 10. 3:47 left to go. They're going to try for a fast break. Number 5 puts it up for 2. She got that one. Molly Olson on the fast break. Wolfgram with the ball. Top of the key. She's going to work right side. She's going to work inside and shove a lady over and then get over number 13. Jordan Cadera, and they're going to say jump ball as Cadera got the ball wrapped up away from her. It'll stay Yankton basketball. As number 5, Jocelyn Elwood, goes to inbound the ball. Elwood inbounds it. That's number 10, Wolfgram. Wolfgram gets it inside, tries it for 2, doesn't have it. Going to be rebounded by number 5, Molly Olson. Gets over 11, Emery Larson. Larson top of the key. She looks, she fakes. She's looking for someone, gets it to Kirky. Kirky all the way over to Ludeman on the left side. To the top, Molly Olson. Olson dribbles inside, looking for something, gets it underneath. That's number 11, Emery Larson. Larson back underneath to Olson. Olson puts it up, she's got 2. 2:54 left to go on the clock, 23-17. Gazelles have the lead. Wolfgram works right side. Gets it over to Kraske. Kraske back across the court to Cadera. Cadera back inside to Kraske, and she's going to get a travel call against her. That's her second one of the day. 2:40 left to go on our clock. 23-17, Gazelles lead. Gazelles inbound the ball, and she's trying to hit Yost. Yost barely saves it from going out of bounds. She's covered tight by Rao. Rao, with good defense, gets underneath to Kirky. Kirky back to number 11. That's Larson. Larson over to Ludeman. Ludeman back to Larson for a long 3. Doesn't quite have it, rebounded by the Bucks. And they're going to say it stays Bucks ball after we have an over-the-back call. Inbound by the Gazelles. 21, Rao. Rao's going to take it down the left side. She might do it herself. She puts it up. Got the 2. 2:13 left to go. 25-17 our score on our Fox Stop scoreboard. Gazelles have the lead. Inbound by the Governors, and there's going to be a foul against the Gazelles. There'll be a holding call, so it'll be an inbound once again from Kirky. 2:06 left to go. Score still 25-17. Inbound from Kirky. Back to Kirky from Lodeman. Lodeman over to Hart. Hart over to Larson. Larson tries to get it back to Hart. Stolen away by number 11. That's Nora Kraske. Kraske gets it over to Rao. Rao gets it stolen away from her. That'll be number 12, Ellen Hart. Hart right side. She's going to try to work that right side all the way down to the foul line. Trying to look for Kirky, doesn't have her. She's going to get it outside, and there's going to be a timeout called. That'll be a Lindsay Eco Water Systems water break with 1:34 left to go. 25-17 our score. Thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming. We'll be right back after this. I'm sorry, I grew up in a school where we were all Cardinals. It didn't matter. I hate having 2 different mascots. Am I doing okay, though? Okay, I feel like I sound like shit. Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank of Yankton. First Dakota has proudly supported the dreams and banking needs of their customers for over 150 years. They offer personal, business, and ag banking solutions for every stage of your journey with 2 locations, downtown and North Broadway, Yankton. as we get ready to go. 1:34 left on our clock. 25-17. Our score, Gazelles lead. Inbound, that's Jasmine Yost for the Governors. She's going to get over number 32. That's Alex Ludeman. Ludeman's going to dribble inside, hand it back outside, and they're going to say travel call against Ludeman. It'll be Gazelles basketball. Inbound for the Gazelles, that's number 10, Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram gets it back over, that's 13, Kadera. Kadera, right side. Hands it back off, that's number 10, Wolfgram. Wolfgram going to dribble right side, hand it off, 11. Kraske, over to Wolfgram. Over to Kadera. Kadera, back over to 11, that's Kraske. Puts it up, she got the three! 1 minute left to go, 28-17 our score. Yost takes the ball right side. She's looking. She tries to get underneath it. Wide open, and they're going to say over and back call against the Governors. It'll be Gazelles basketball, 52 seconds left, 28-17 our score. Gazelles really looking to solidify their lead here with short time. Number 10. Wolfgram inbounds the ball. She's going to work right side, hand off. That's Rao. Rao back to 13. Kadera. Over to number 10. That's Wolfgram. Wolfgram back to Kraske. Kraske back to Wolfgram. Wolfgram dribble all the way back. They're wasting time. That's Rao. Back to Wolfgram. Over Kraske. Back to Wolfgram. Wolfgram underneath. That's Kadera. Kadera for two. Hits the bottom of the rim. Going to be rebounded by the Governors. 32 Ludeman's got the ball right side. Gets it over to Yost. Yost underneath. That's Kirky. And there will be a foul call against the Gazelles. And Coach Blake Savvy is not happy with that call. Talking to any ref that'll listen to him, he is absolutely unhappy. The Yost inbound, short time, 10 seconds. Gets it underneath, they try, a tip stolen by the Gazelles. Wolfgram, left side, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, number 13, that's Kadera, got it! 31-17 as we go to break, and that will be a Yankton Wilson replay, second generation family owned and supporting the local community, including Yankton athletics since 1981. What a shot from number 13, Jordan Kadera, to end the half. Thank you for joining us on Yankton Screaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank of Yankton. We'll be back for halftime and out.
Larson Carpet has all your flooring needs. Step into their showroom to see a wide selection of all types of flooring. They have soft and luxurious carpet that's sure to bring comfort to your home. Stylized tile to make any room pop. Different color options of hardwood to make matching easy. And convenient vinyl plank for when spills happen. Of course, with the best customer service in the area. Their knowledgeable staff will make sure to answer any questions you might have. Larson Carpet, 212 Walnut.
Warmer days are coming, and sooner or later your air conditioning will need to kick in as well. But what if it doesn't? Well, don't wait. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling. With 43 years in the business, we're very knowledgeable on what we do and how we serve our customers. You can rest assured that when you call day or night, someone will always pick up the call. Join our elite club today and become a priority member. Skip the line, get discounts on services, and have no overtime fees. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling for expert service from factory-trained technicians.
Dive into the delicious all-you-can-eat Asian buffet. featuring mouth-watering Asian cuisine like broccoli beef, General Chicken, sesame chicken, so much more. Or choose from a fresh selection of meats, noodles, rice, vegetables, Asian-inspired sauces, and watch them sizzle on the Mongolian grill. Plus tantalizing desserts, including ice cream. Get your fill at King Buffet and Mongolian Grill, North Broadway, Yankton.
Your local KFC Taco Bell at 2504 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton offers 2 menus combined into one. Something for everyone at KFC Taco Bell. When your family's hungry and can't decide between crispy chicken and mashed potatoes or tacos, burritos, and protein bowls, well, you don't have to choose. Get the best of both worlds in one stop. Cool down with the legendary Baja Blast Freeze or heat things up with a variety of hot sauces. KFC Taco Bell Yankton. Why pick one when you can have both?
You got a piss?
If you want somebody to come into your home and fix everything right the first time, look professional, act professional, treat you with respect, you gotta call Kaylin's. When they come in, I feel that they want to be there. I feel that they want to help me.
You know, they put on the little booties over their shoes. They had canvas from the garage door all the way down to walk on. They left the furnace room in the basement probably cleaner than it was when they came in.
They just do customer service very well. I would recommend Kaylin's to anyone.
Kaiser Heating and Cooling is your hometown team specializing in all things heating and cooling, as well as heat and glow gas, wood, and electric fireplaces, humidifiers and dehumidifiers, and all styles of ductless mini-split systems. Whether you are building or remodeling, our team of innovative experts will get you the correct equipment and indoor air quality accessories you need for your home or business. Remember, Kaiser Heating and Cooling is your hometown team for all things heating and cooling for the past 77 years. Go Bucks and Gazelles.
If you want somebody to come into your home and fix everything right the first time, look professional, act professional, treat you with respect, you gotta call Kaylin's. When they come in, I feel that they want to be there. I feel that they want to help me.
You know, they put on the little booties over their shoes. They had canvas from the garage door all the way down to walk on. They left the furnace room in the basement probably cleaner than it was when they came in.
They just do customer service very well. I would recommend Kaylin's to anyone.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank of Yankton, as we get ready for our Yankton Vichet halftime show. Yankton Vichet Yankton, define the world's future. Vichet electronic components bring it to life, the world's most important products. Products that touch lives everywhere, every day. Vichet, building the DNA of tech. As we get ready for our Vichet halftime show, we have updates on the Bucks Governors score in Pierce, South Dakota. You can join Zach Spear right there on 106.3 or Yankton streaming on YouTube. Bucks currently lead 30-21 over the Governors. They are in the third period with 2 minutes left to go. As we get prepared for our halftime show, 4:32 left on our clock. 31-17 our score going into half on your Fox Stop scoreboard, as it has been a hard-fought game by both sides. Our current lead scores of the night for the Governors. Number 2, that's Jasmine Yost, currently leads the Governors in scoring with number 5, reading the wrong category, number 5, Molly Olson, currently the leading scorer of the Gazelles, or the Governors, with 8 points on the night. Following her up, number 31, that's Jordan Kirky, the junior center. She's got 4 points on the night, also 2 rebounds. And the leading rebounder of the night, though, the senior guard at 5'3", Jasmine Yost, currently leading in that category. On the other side, for the Gazelles, leading scorer tonight, number 13, Jordan Cadera. She has been a 3-point sniper all night, has 13 points on the evening. Following her up with just 5 points, number 10. That's Aiden Wolfgram, the junior guard, with 5 points, 2 rebounds. 2:57 left to go. And like I said, if you wanted to watch the Buck, thank you for joining us on our Vichy Yankton halftime show. 2:47 left to go in our half. 31-17 our score, and it has been a hard-fought game. Don't let the scoreboards fool you. Please keep us around, and we'll be back for third period action right after this.
Kaiser Heating and Cooling is your hometown team specializing in all things heating and cooling, as well as heat and glow gas, wood, and electric fireplaces, humidifiers and dehumidifiers, and all styles of ductless mini-split systems. Whether you are building or remodeling, our team of innovative experts will get you the correct equipment and indoor air quality accessories you need for your home or business. Remember, Kaiser Heating and Cooling is your hometown team for all things heating and cooling for the past 77 years. Go Bucks and Gazelles.
Welcome to JR's Oasis, your one-stop food and gas shop. Proud to serve Phillips 66 regular, premium, and diesel fuel. After fueling, go inside for slushies and shakes, ice cream cones, and now offering a full line of healthy, chilled items and snacks. JR's hot menu is great for breakfast, lunch, and supper, featuring the famous Hammer Breakfast Sandwich and fresh hand-patty burgers. Try the new Cafe Tango frozen coffees for that extra boost of deliciousness. JR's Oasis, East Highway 50, Yankton.
Interior technicians.
Jerry, I need your help. I'm in a real pickle.
How can we help? We clean carpets, furnace and duct cleaning, mold remediation, fire restoration, water damage restoration, office cleaning, and much more.
No, Jerry, I'm in a real pickle. I'm stuck and I can't get out. Hang on, I'll send you a pic so you can see what I mean.
Oh my gosh. When you need it clean, call the Intech team. Fixing pickles since 1984.
Do you realize what your Yankton Hy-Vee has to offer? Aisles online, delivery, catering, fresh floral and bakery departments, pharmacy with drive-up, and online prescription refills, Hy-Vee Health Market, dietitian service, fresh seafood department, U.S. Postal Substation, take and bake for breakfast, and family meal deals. Yes, all that and more is at your Yankton Hy-Vee, located on the corner of 21st Street and Broadway Avenue in Yankton.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson alongside Justin Paisano on the ones and twos. Thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. As we get ready for third period action, 8 minutes left on the put on the clock on your Fox Stop scoreboard. 31-17 our score. Gazelles lead. Governors start with action. Kirky with the ball right side, and there will be a whistle call right out of the gate. And they're going to say there was a block call right out of the gate, so it will be a turnover, and possession goes back to the Gazelles. Number 10, Wolfgram, gets the inbound, gets it over to number 13. That's Kadera. Kadera back to Wolfgram. Wolfgram right side. She's going to dribble middle of the court. Wolfgram looking, gets it over. That's number 12, Rao. Rao left side underneath. That's Kadera. Kadera for two, and she's going to get the foul. 2 shots for Jordan Kadera, already 13 points on the day. Her opportunity to get 2 more. That foul goes against number 35. That's Mackenzie Flottmeyer. So Kudera goes to the line for her first shot. Up good, nothing but net. 14 points on the night for Kudera. 7:34. Just barely 30 seconds into this first period. Second shot up. That one's nothing but net. 15 points on the night for Kudera. 33-17 our score. 7:33 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Kirky, top of the key, looking for somebody, gets it underneath. That's number 11, Larson. Larson, right side. She's going to try to take it herself. Gets it back outside. Number 5 puts it up for 3. Got it. That was number 5, Molly Olson, the junior guard at 5'6". Number 10, Eden Wolfgram gets it out. Number 21, that's Rao. Rao back to Wolfgram. Wolfgram underneath Kudera. Kudera spins back outside number 5, that's Elwood. Elwood dribbles back top the key, reverses, hands it off Kudera. Kudera looking. She's going to dribble left side. She's going to hand it off Rao. Rao dribbles back to the right. Rao tries to get all the way across the court, stolen by Kirky. Kirky over to number 35, that's Flottmeyer. Flottmeyer tries to get it back to Kirky. Kirky wasn't in position to get a hold of it. Kirky tries to get over, stolen by number 10, that's Wolfgram. Wolfgram looking for a fast break. She's going to put up the layup, in and out of the rim. It's going to be rebounded by the Governors just on the edge, and it's going to be a foul against number 21, September Rao. That's Rao's third foul of the night. Kirky to inbound the ball. Inbound, that's Jost. Order number 5, that's Olson. Olson gets it back to Jost. Top of the key, she's going to dribble inside, get it back outside. Number 11, that's Larson. Larson for 3, and air balls that rebounded by Kadera. Kadera gets it over to Rao. Rao over to number 10, that's Wolfgram. Wolfgram back to Rao. Rao for 3, and air balls it out of bounds. That'll be a Governors basketball. Update on the Bucks Governors score. Bucks lead 31-28 over the Pierre TF Riggs Governors. As Jost takes it inside and falls over, they're going to call travel call against Jost. Say her feet got caught underneath her. She's looking for a foul call against number 10, Wolfgram, and she is not going to get it. 33-20 our score, 5:54 left to go on your Fox Top scoreboard. Wolfgram, top of the key, gets over, that's number 11, Kraske. Kraske over to Rao. Rao almost losing it, able to hold on to the ball, and finally loses it out of bounds. They're going to say it last one off the finger, though, of a Governor. So number 5 for the Gazelles, Jocelyn Elwood to inbound the ball. Elwood gets it outside. Once again, that's Kudera. Kudera for 2. Not going to get the and one, but she is going to get the foul call. So she's going to go to the line for 2. Kudera, 15 points on the night, only has committed 1 foul. She's played a pretty clean game. So Kudera's first shot up. That one's good. She has been excellent from the line tonight. Kudera's second shot. That one will also be nothing but net. That's 17 points for Jordan Kudera on the night. 5:36 left to go. 35-20 your score. Kirky over to Lauderman. Lauderman back underneath. That's Hart. Hart tried to get it over to number 5. That's Molly Olson, but it's going to go out of bounds. So September Rao to inbound the ball for the Gazelles. Gets it out, number 10, Wolfgram. Wolfgram takes it down the left side. She's going to work that left side. She gets it over to Kudera. Kudera back to Wolfgram, down underneath. Back to 5, Jocelyn Elwood. Elwood back up top. That's Wolfgram. Wolfgram to Kudera. Kudera to Rao. Rao back outside to number 10. Puts it up. Doesn't quite have it. Eden Wolfgram on the three-point attempt. Doesn't have it. Fought for on the floor by Kirky. Kirky able to get it out to Jost. Jost back over to number 11. That's Larson. Larson tried to get it back to Jost. Stolen by Rao. Rao underneath the Wolfgram for 2. Doesn't have it, just off the outside of the rim. Jost to rebound. She's working that right side. She gets it underneath number 32. That's Ludeman. Ludeman under to Kirky. Kirky's got the 2. 35-22 your score. 4:36 left to go. Wolfgram over to Rao. Rao back underneath. That's Kudera. Kudera back outside. Number 5 for a long 2. Doesn't have it. She was looking for Jocelyn Elwood for the 2. And there's going to be the foul call against the Governors. It'll be against Alex Ludeman. It'll be the foul call. So Yankton Gazelles keep possession. As number 5, Jocelyn Elwood, looks to inbound the ball. Elwood looking. Gets it clear outside. Number 10, Wolfgram. Wolfgram, bottom of the key, left side, drives inside, short 2, got it! 37-22, 4:13 left to go on the clock. Kirky takes the ball down the middle. Gazelles showing pressure. Kirky covered by Wolfgram. Kirky tried to get it underneath. Number 5, Molly Olson. They're going to say it went off Olson's foot. So it'll be Gazelles basketball once again. Number 13, Cooter to inbound the ball. Gets it inside. That's number 10, Wolfgram. Wolfgram's going to take it down right side behind her back. Crosses the line. Wolfgram over to Rao. Rao dribbles right side. Rao able to recover the blocked pass outside. Cooter for 3! Doesn't have it. Wolfgram rebounds the ball. Inside, that's number 3, Caitlin Wells. Wells back to Cooter. Cooter atop the crease. Number 22, Sabrina Caskey, the other Caskey sister. And there will be a foul call against Molly Olson. So Sabrina Caskey, the senior guard, goes to the line for the first time tonight. And a shocking miss by Jordan Cooter tonight. As Kraski's first shot up and just a little bit to the right. Update as Kraski's second shot up and off the backboard. Stolen away by the Governors. Number 11, that's Emery Larson. Larson tries to get it to Jost. Jost not going to get it, and they're going to say double dribble. Gazelles basketball update on the Bucks score. 35-30 Bucks lead, 4:26 left to go in the fourth quarter in Pierre. Number 3, Kelson Wells gets it over. Number 23, she's trying to get September Rao, gets stolen away. Number 5, Molly Olson for 2. Doesn't have that either. Rebounded by number 3, Kelson Wells. Wells gets over to Cooter. Cooter left side. Gets it over right side, number 10, that's Wolfgram. Wolfgram for 2. She's got that one. 3:04 left to go, 39-22 our score. Number 11, Larson gets over number 5, that's Molly Olson. Olson double teamed, looking for an opening, gets it over Kirky. Kirky for a long 2, airballs it. Be out of bounds, it'll be Gazelles basketball. 2:47 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard, 39-22 left to go in our ball game. Inbound, that's Wolfgram. Eden Wolfgram gets it over. September Rao. Rao back to Wolfgram. Wolfgram left side. She's going to try to dribble inside. She got a triple team. Gets it over to Rao. Rao right side. Looking for somebody. Gets it over number 5. Back outside 22. That's Kraski. Kraski over to 11. She's got that. Nora Kraski, the other Kraski sister. 42-22 our score. 2:21 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Number 11, Emery Larson. Hands off number 12, that's Ellen Hart. Hart. Call from the refs. They're going to call it against number 10, Eden Wolfgram. And there will be a Lindsay Eco Water Systems of Yankton water break, and we're going to take that right with them. Thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota.
Weather around here gets pretty crazy. Are you sure the weather hasn't caused damage to your roof? Let Justice at H&H Roofing in Yankton take any roof damage worries away. He'll come and inspect your roof. Even if you've had an inspection, get a second opinion or re-inspection for your peace of mind. H&H Roofing has built their reputation on working to satisfy homeowners for years. Family owned and operated. H&H Roofing is bonded and insured. Contact Justice today.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. 2:14 left to go on our play clock in the third period. 42-22 our score on your Fox Stop scoreboard. 20-point difference between the Gazelles and the Governors, both sitting at 3-8, looking for their fourth win on the season. Hard-fought game by the Gazelles. Been a physical game by both sides. So it will be a Governor's ball. Number 5, Molly Olson to inbound the ball. Olson inbounds. It's number 12, Ellen Hart. Hart over number 35, Flotmeyer. Flotmeyer's going to dribble left side. She's going to try for the layup. Doesn't have it. Rebounded number 3. That's Kelson Wells. Wells gets it over to number 10, Wolfgram. Wolfgram going to work it inside. Gets it back out. Number 5, Elwood. Elwood's got it! 45-22. She nails the 3. 1:55 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Number 12, Ellen Hart. Hart over to Larson. Larson back over to Jost. Jost for a long 2. Doesn't have it off the back of the backboard. Rebounded by Rao. Rao over to Wolfgram. Wolfgram left side, right side. She's going to put it up for 2. Doesn't have it. It's going to be rebounded after a fought ball by Wolfgram. Wolfgram, top of the key, over 23. That's Rao. Rao for 2, and that's going to be the foul call she was looking for. Rao's going to go to the line. 1:25 left to go. 45-22 our score. Number 5, Molly Olson, will be the culprit on the foul. The sophomore guard, September Rao, averaging 5.5 points a game, goes to the line. Rao's first shot, nothing but net. She's been money from there. Rao's second shot, gonna be up, and that one good. Has been a sniper from that free throw line as Kirky takes the ball for the Governors down. She's pushing the left side. She hands it off. That's number 2, 12, Hart. Hart over to Larson. Larson back to Kirky. Almost gets it stolen. They're going to say there was a foul call against number 12, Berkeley Olson, the junior guard. Will stay Governor's ball. 1:12 left to go. 47-22 our score. Gazelles lead. That's number 12. That's Hart. Inbounds the ball. Gets it over Kirky. Left side. She's going to push left side. Gets it back outside Hart. Hart looking for somebody. Gets to 11. She puts it up. Airballs it. Gets it back inbounded, but it's going to be recovered by the Gazelles. That'll be Kudera. Kudera pushing inside. She's going to get back outside 23. That over to 21 and airballed. Sabrina Kraske, the one that took the three-point attempt, and it was tipped by a Gazelle right before it went out of bounds. 51 seconds left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard, 47-22. Inside, that's number 5, Molly Olson, and there will be a whistle call there. It'll be against number 13, Jordan Kudera. So number 31, Jordan Kirky, to inbound the ball. Kirky looking for somebody, expecting movement. Nobody's moving. Gets it over to Jost. Jost going to take it herself. Gets it underneath. No, almost gets stolen. Jost recovers. Jost, triple team. Gets it back outside, number 11. Recovered by Kirky. Back to Jost. Jost works top of the key. Jost back to number 11. That's Larson. Larson puts it up. Doesn't have it off that backboard. Rebounded by Kudera. Kudera left side of the court. She's going to work her way back to the right. She's looking for an opening. She puts it up and just spins off the outside of the backboard. Number 5, Molly Olson on the rebound. Olson triple teamed. Gets over number 12. That's Hart. Hart working right side. 10 seconds left in the period. Gets over number 5. That's Olson. Olson back to Jost. Jost, no good. Rebounded by Kudera. Over to number 23. Elwood, and Elwood tries to put it up, not going to have it. 8 minutes to go in our game. 47-22. The Gazelles lead by 25. We're going to take that break right with them. We'll be right back. Thank you for joining.
I should have had those brakes checked at Graham Tire. It's all about safety. Tire mounting, balancing, wheel alignment, and shocks and struts and batteries, oil changes, and lube service. Graham Tire does these every day. And there's over an acre of tires. Graham Tire has them all, big and small. Tires for cars, trucks, campers, trailers, big rigs, and tracks. Honesty and integrity is a matter of pride since 1951. Graham Tire, Yankton.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank, as we've got a complete reversal from last year. 47-22 our score on our Fox Stop scoreboard as the Yankton Gazelles lead over the Pierre TF Riggs Governors, both sitting at 3-8 right now, looking for their 4th win of the season and maybe being able, some hopes to be able to fight their way back into those playoffs. An update with 1.5 minutes left to go, 44-32 as the Bucks lead over the Governors in Pierre. Number 10, that's Wolfgram, top of the key. She's going to work back to Elwood. Elwood gets it over to Rao. Rao back to Wolfgram. Wolfgram right side, looking for something, gets it back to Rao. Rao's going to dribble back right side, get it underneath. That's number 11, Kraske. Kraske back to Rao. Rao underneath, back to Kraske. Not quite have it. It's going to be rebounded by number 32 for the Governors. That's Flottmeyer. Flottmeyer over to Hart. Hart underneath. That's number 11, Larson. Larson over to Hart. Hart's going to work right side back to Larson, and she's going to try for 3 and airballs it. Rebounded by Wolfgram. Wolfgram going to drive down the right side of the court, and she's for a long 2. Doesn't quite have it, in and out of the rim. Rebounded by number 11. That's Larson for the Governors. Gets over number 32. That's Ludeman. Ludeman underneath number 5, and she's got 2. Molly Olson. 47-24. 6:55 left to go. There's number 5. That's Elwood. Gets underneath. That's number 11, Kraske. Kraske underneath the Rao. Rao tries to put it up. Gets her own air ball. Back out to Wolfgram, left side. Wolfgram works back inside, gets over 11, Kraske for another 2, doesn't have that one. Once again, rebounded by Rao. Rao trying to set something up. Rao, top of the key, she's going to work inside, gets it back out to Wolfgram. Wolfgram for their 3, and outside off the edge of the rim. They're going to say there was a foul call, and it will be against Wolfgram. Will be Governor's ball. 6:24 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. 47-24 our score. Number 11, Larson, or 12, Hart. Over to 31, that's Kirky. Kirky hands off, that's Ludeman. Ludeman's going to get a travel call, so it will be Gazelles basketball once again. 6:14 left to go on our 4th. 104 left to go in Pierre as the Bucks lead by 10 over the Governors, 46-36. Eden Wolfgram receives the inbound. She's going to work left, back to the right, top of the key. Over to number 13, that's Kudera. Kudera goes left side, back to Wolfgram. Wolfgram going to drive inside, tries to get it to Kudera, and it gets stolen away by Olson. Olson going to take it right side. She's pushing hard. She wants to do it herself. Olson almost gets it stolen away, and going to be put up by number 12. That was Hart, and it's going to be off the edge of the rim. Rebounded by Rao. Rao's going to take it middle. She's going to get it outside. Back to Kudera. Kudera top of the key. Kudera going to move underneath. That's number 5, Elwood. Elwood to Wolfgram. Wolfgram works inside, gets it back up to Rao. Rao's going to work inside and tried to get it to Kudera, and it's just going to go straight out of bounds. Little miscommunication there, as Kirky will inbound it for the Governors. 5:25 left to go, 47-24 your score. Number 12, Ellen Hart takes the inbound. She's going to work left side, get it to Kirky. Back to Hart. Hart on the right, gets it to 11. She's going to put it up for 3. Doesn't have it, air balls, and it tried to get it back in bounds and does. Number 5, that's Olson. Olson puts it up for 2, doesn't have it. And they're going to say there was 2 shots there for Olson to be a foul on the Gazelles. So Olson gets set for a shot in Pierre, 48-36, 46 seconds left to go. And we will have a Lindsay Eco Water Systems water break, and we're going to take that right with them. 5:06 left to go, 47-24.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank of Yankton. First Dakota has proudly supported the dreams and banking needs of their customers for over 150 years. Short update from Pierre, South Dakota. The Bucks lead over the Governors 48-39, 44 seconds left to go in that ball game. Meanwhile, here in Yankton, 5:06 left on the clock, 47-24, as Molly Olson for the Governor goes to the line for her first shots of this period. Olson's first shot up, good. (47-25) our score. Gazelles lead. Olson gets ready for her second shot. That one's going to be up and good as well. 47-26, 5:06 left to go. Governors showing pressure. Wolfgram gets it over number 5. That's Elwood. Elwood over to Rao. Rao to Kudera. Kudera gets inside. Tries to get back side to El. Does. Wolfgram, top of the key. She's going to drive inside. Back out to Rao for 3. And missed off the edge of the rim. Rebounded by Olson. Olson for the Governor. She's going to drive right side. She's going to get outside number 11. That's Larson. Larson over to the other side for 32. Puts it up. Doesn't quite have it. That was Lodeman. Rebounded by the Gazelles. Kudera for the fast break. Has the 2. 49-26, 4:26 left to go in this ball game. Olson works inside. That's over to number 11. That's Larson. Larson right side. Works back to her left. Gets it to Kirky. Kirky over to Lodeman. Lodeman tries to work back inside. Hands it off Olson. Olson back to Hart. Hart underneath to Olson. Olson for 2, and she's going to get the foul call. 2 shots. Olson's second time to the line tonight. 15 seconds left to go in Pierre as the Bucks lead 50-41 over the Governors. Close game there. Just a 9-point spread as Olson goes to the line for her first shot. Olson's first shot up good. 49-27, 4:05 left to go on your Fox Top scoreboard. Substitutions made by the Gazelles. Olson's second shot up, and that one good as well. 28-49, Governors lead. Inbound to Kudera. Kudera double team. She's going to get it over to Rao. Rao dribbles up the middle for 2 and just bounces it off the back of the backboard. Kirky over to Hart. Hart doesn't have it. Rebounded by, and they're going to say it is a Gazelles basketball after the shove call against Molly Olson. That'll be her third foul of the period. Rao gets underneath. It's number 23 over to number 12. That's Olson. Olson over to number 23. That's Kraske. Kraske back to Olson. Olson to Kudera. Kudera going to work inside. Gets it stolen away by Molly Olson for the Governors. Olson double team. Gets it stolen back by September Rao, and they're going to say it was a foul call. So we'll stay Governors basketball. Kirky inbounds the ball. That's Ellen Hart. Hart's going to go right side. Hart gets it over to Lodeman. Lodeman back to Larson. Larson over to Lodeman. Lodeman to Hart. Hart to Olson. Olson's going to work right side, getting covered by Rao. Olson up for the 2. Airballs it, rebounded by Rao. September Rao right side. She's going to try to get it in between. Tried to thread the needle between 2 Governors. Didn't get it. Stolen by the Governors. Kirky almost loses the ball. Gets underneath 32, that's Lodeman. Lodeman for 2. Shoots it straight up in the air. Taken away. Rao up the middle. Looking for a lane for 2. Doesn't have it. Rebounded by Kirky. Kirky works her way back. She just fast breaks back and forth now. Kirky finally settles down. She gets it underneath. Olson for 3. Got it. 49-31, 2:30 left to go. And there will be a Lindsay Eco Water Systems water break taken by the Pierre TF Governors. 49-31 our score. We'll be back right after.
For whatever plumbing needs that come your way, trust your local guys at Pfeiffer Plumbing and Heating of Yankton. Leaky faucets, boilers, or anything in between. Rest assured it'll get done the right way. Looking for new plumbing? You got it. Pfeiffer Plumbing and Heating takes care of residential and commercial, from houses to hospitals to banks. Pfeiffer Plumbing and Heating of Yankton takes away the stress and provides great results. Locally owned and operated, and proud to support Yankton Athletics.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson alongside Justin Paisano on the 1s and 2s. Thanks for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank of Yankton. 2:30 left to go. 49-31 your score on your Fox Stop scoreboard of Yankton. The Governors will have possession of the basketball. Or excuse me, the Gazelles will have possession. As we're getting hard-fought game by both sides. Inbound, that's Kudera. Kudera's going to work left side. She's going to move fast. Bounces it over, that's number 12. Back to 23, that's Kraske. Kraske over to Kudera. Right side. Kudera going to dribble inside right side, back out to the left. Gets it over number 12. Once again, that's Berkeley Olson. Olson over to Elwood. Elwood. She's going to drive inside for 2. Got it! She's going to have the and one. 51-31, 2:07 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. As Brianna Elwood, the freshman guard, goes to the line for her first time today. Cooter is going to sub out. She's had a heck of a day. 19 points on the day. Elwood's first shot, good. 53-31 as she got the and one, 2:07 left to go. Hart's got the inbound. Works right side, gets it over to Larson. Larson to Kirky. Kirky tried to get underneath. That's number 23, or excuse me, 32, Lodeman. Lodeman outside, that's Hart. Hart's going to dribble back to the top. That's Olson. Doesn't have it, rebounded by the Gazelles. There will be a stoppage of play as we have substitution and 52-31, 1:44 left to go on the play clock. Number 23, Elwood, inbounds the ball. Dribbles over left side, back to the right. She's trying to direct traffic. Elwood, left side, hands off. That's number 22, Kraske. Kraske over to 30, that's a Woods. Woods for 2! 54-31, 1:22 left. 25. Over to number 3 for 3. Doesn't have it. That was Zoe Bauer. Rebounded by the Gazelles. Brianna Elwood with the ball. She's going to work left side. Back outside. That's number 30, Olivia Woods. Woods. Other side. That's number 4, Muth. Muth underneath. That's back to 23, Elwood. Elwood. Back to Woods. Woods back to Elwood. Elwood for a long 2. Doesn't quite get it. Rebounded by the Governors. Number 3, Bauer. Bauer's going to work outside. That's number 20. Rapp. Up top. Back to Bauer. Bauer over to Bomberger. Bomberger to Bushbaum. Bushbaum to 20. Alice Rapp, and she's got 2. 54-33. 20 seconds left to go. Inbounded, number 23, Elwood. Elwood's going to get the call. And it will stay. Gazelle's possession is number 30, Olivia Woods goes out of bounds to inbound the ball. Inbounds it to Elwood. Elwood top of the key, 11, 10, 9, 54, 33 our score. It looks like the Gazelles are going to win it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and that's going to be our ball game. Our final score, 54-33 on the night. The Gazelles able to pull it out and upset the winners from last year, the Pierre TF Governors. They will move on to 4-8. The Governors will drop to 3-9. Stick around right after this. We are going to have our Beyond the Game brought to you by Kalen's Indoor Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. When you want comfort, you want Kalen's. It's also our post-game show. First Dakota brought to you by First Dakota National Bank of Yankton. Once again, final score 54-33. We'll be back right after this.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small, just as it should be. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of choices to make sure you have the perfect coverage to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, we treat our patients like family. We have an experienced and caring dental team. We take the time to make sure you understand your oral health and answer any questions you have about your dental treatments. We take pride in educating our patients. Whether you need fillings, crowns or bridges, dental implants, just a teeth cleaning, or even Botox, come visit us at 1818 Broadway Avenue. And remember, we take care of the entire family.
My name is Len Peterson, and at Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, there really is a difference. I think a big difference that Elkhorn Valley Bank offers customers is a quick turnaround in loan decision. We try to make a quick and accurate decision for our customers so they can get quick answers and run their businesses as smoothly as they can. A community banker builds a relationship, plain and simple. Elkhorn Valley Bank, great for you, great for your community.
Craving something boss-level delicious? Come out to Boss Pizza and Chicken, where flavor meets delicious and delicious meets drooling. Your taste buds won't be the same when you taste the bold flavors of Boss Pizza and Chicken. From crispy chicken to juicy burgers to handcrafted specialty pizzas, Boss has it all. Serving lunch and dinner Monday through Sunday starting at 11 o'clock. That's why they're the boss. Boss Pizza and Chicken, just waiting to crush your cravings.
At Anytime Fitness Yankton, your fitness journey starts with one step, and Anytime Fitness will be with you every step of the way. Open 24 hours a day with top-of-the-line equipment and guidance you need to reach your goals. Plus, your membership gives you access to every Anytime Fitness gym anywhere. No matter your goals, no matter the time, you belong at Anytime Fitness Yankton. Located at 2509 Fox Run Parkway. Start today at Anytime Fitness, where your fitness journey never stops.
For us to get a coach, so.
Authentic Mexican food goods with the family touch is here in Yankton at Angela's Mexican Store. From fresh produce and meats to the spices and the snacks you miss from home. Traveling or just moved? No problem. They accept money from many different countries. Check out the different kinds of money on the wall. Family owned, family loved. They treat you like family. Angela's Mexican Store, where culture meets community. Stop in today.
Yeah, they did.
Looking to buy a home or maybe sell? Trust the name that puts you first. America's Best Realty. From your first showing to the final signature, their expert agents guide you every step of the way. Fast closings, top market value, and real service you can count on. Your dream home, they will find it. Selling fast, they will make it happen. Call America's Best Realty at 605-260-1600. America's Best Realty, because you deserve the best.
If you're into hunting, fishing, towing, or just want to blaze the trail, All Seasons has ATVs, UTVs, dirt bikes, and scooters from quality brands like Honda, Yamaha, and CF Moto. Needing watercraft? All Seasons has a large selection of quality boats and wave runners, and we take pride in service after the sale. We have friendly certified technicians that will winterize, summarize, diagnose, and repair your power sports equipment. In business for over 20 years for good reasons. We're All Seasons, Power Sports and Marine in Yankton.
Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts on the corner of 15th and Broadway in Yankton. Your full-service flower and gift store. Beautiful fresh flower arrangements to artificial arrangements. Gifts, sympathy, foodie items to snarky gifts. Stop by and let the gals at Pied Piper give you the personal service you deserve. Brighten your day and head to Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, where you'll find something new every time you go. Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts.
Simple, basic.